Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You know, one of the most common questions I get is, outside of the Supercharger network, where can I charge my car on a fast charge? Well, your only choice really is this monstrosity. This is the Tesla CCS Adapter, sells for $400 US, but it's limited at 50 kilowatts, so it's not very fast. Or you can use this monstrosity. Yeah, it's a CCS adapter. Let's go test it out. All right, so first things first, because this is a CCS adapter, I have to go to a different station. There's lots of superchargers around, but I figured, you know what, I'm gonna have to pick something that's a fair distance from me because A, the battery is cold and I still have 65% SOC on the car. So I wanna go somewhere that I can use the car to burn off some of that energy and get the SOC down as low as possible so that I can get the fastest charge rate out of this thing. The CCS fast charger that I've chosen is some 60 kilometers away from me, north in Barrie. You can see there's two superchargers, and literally the one we're going to is right around the corner from the Tesla supercharger. So just on the off chance this test doesn't go well, at least I can get a charge and get home. So I'm actually going to pick the Tesla supercharger. And based on the distance, what that should do is kick in the battery preconditioning pretty much right away, which will help heat up my battery, get my regen back. I'm going to get there with 41%. I'm definitely going to have to drive around a bit because I really want to get this below 15% or so. Okay, we've arrived. 19%, not as low as I would hope, but should work for now. Let's hop outside and show you this station. So I'm here at Petro-Canada, which is a nationwide chain of gas stations. Yes, gas stations with fast chargers. They've installed in excess of 50 of these units all across Canada, so theoretically you can drive from one end of the country to the other. Now these two stations, according to PlugShare, are good for up to 350 kilowatt. I don't think I'm going to get that, of course, with this adapter. The other thing too is I don't know if the power is shared between these units. I think they are, but since, I'm the only guy here, I should theoretically get all the power to myself. So let's plug in the adapter, see what happens. Let's see if we can wake up the screen, see if anything's going on here. Push the button unlock. So I gotta take this big adapter, plug it into this puppy, click. And there's a light here on the top. Turn it on so the light is green. Okay, the light is flashing green. Let's try the app on our phone. So here's the app on the phone, and we're going to tap charge. Which station is this? This is station number 2. Confirm and pay, pre-authorized. Ouch, yes. Double click on my Apple Pay and see if it actually works. A confirmation that my credit card was pushed through. Looks like they're just loading up my app with about $25 worth of charging. One of the nice things about Supercharging, of course, you just plug it in, and because you're already tethered to Tesla through the communication standard, well, it's instantaneous. And I'm hearing some sounds. Oh, maybe it'll work. All right, let me check the car. Well, it says connection lost, so obviously it is not working on this station. So I'm going to try disconnecting the adapter, and we'll try it again. So this kind of stuff is not exactly frictionless. I just checked my bank account and they reversed the $25 charge. So I'm going to try connecting one more time and authorizing through the app and see if we can get a communications. I had a fear that this might happen. It's a communications issue. I've seen other people kind of have problems with this adapter. So we'll try it again and we'll see what happens. So we're going to pick charger number 2, confirm and pay, and wait for the authorization. And then maybe we'll hear the contactors again, and maybe I get a charge this time. I don't know, we'll see. Adapter's plugged in, green light is on. Screen on the car says ready to charge. Again, nothing comes up on these screens, so I'm just kind of relying on the app. And this is kind of the problem when you're dealing with third-party chargers, is that sometimes with the apps, there's communications issues and stuff. Because there's no standard, you have to have an app for literally every kind of charger you're going to visit. Yeah, this is why we like the Superchargers so much, right? All right, here's the error message that I got. and it said unable to charge, charge station is not powered. So maybe I'll move over and try the other station. I have to say this one's in a really bad spot because the air pump is over there, but let's try it again. Big clunky adapter. Let's turn it on. There we go. I'm gonna wrestle this python. Ooh, this bollard's in the way. Yeah, I can get it. Oh. And this time we're gonna try station number 1. Oh, the screen came on. That's different. All right, contactors are on, the fans are on. Had blue before, green light is on. Aha! Now it hasn't communicated yet. Hold on, let me just fix this. I'm not seeing any kilowatts being delivered yet, so maybe it's still communicating. Well, you can see here on the camera that it's showing 0 kilowatts delivered, 10%. And charging has failed. So I don't know what is going on here. Maybe I'll try it one more time. Green light is on. And it said charging has been interrupted. So let's try continue. Unplug. So I have to unplug. Unplug. Come on, baby. Whew, it's heavy. So I reconnected this, actually disconnected the adapter from the charger and everything, and now it's asking for payment. So let's try it this way instead of the app and see if that works. Session details. I'll put my phone number in. And it says authorize now. And we've got a green light flashing on both the car and the adapter, but nothing on the screen yet being delivered. So I'm going to call this one a bust. This particular station, for whatever reason, both of these cabinets not communicating with the car. I think it's a communications error, but I have another choice. I can go into the south end of town and there's Electrify Canada, which is the Electrify America equivalent, and I can try charging on those ones before I hit a supercharger if all that fails. So let's hop in the car and go visit to another station. We're at the Electrify Canada station here, conveniently located right by Canadian Tire, which is a national chain of hardware stores. Despite the name, it's not just about tires. There are 4 cabinets here. This one's labeled at 350. The other 2 I was just at are 350 as well, but this one's 150, 150, 150. That one over there is Chatamo, and these are all CCS. You get the picture here? CCS is in. It is the future, not Chatamo. But I'm going to try this cabinet and plug it in and see what happens with this adapter. Plug in the adapter. There's the green light is on, and muscle that puppy in there. Well, after a few seconds it communicated with the car, and now it's asking for payment. So it has a reader down there. Ah, there we go. Wow, payment decline. What the hell's that all about? Let's try it again. Well, looks like it's working this time. Just heard the contactors initiating charging. Uh-oh. Unable to charge. Same situation. I just heard the big clunk. This is not promising. Charging's been interrupted. Please unplug. Well, I'll try it one more time, and if this doesn't work, well, I guess I'm going to have to supercharge. Have to fight with this adapter. Green light is on. Authorized. Little song and dance. Clickety click. Yeah, unable to charge. There it is, the big clunk. Well, I think it's a dud. Now we're talking. Look at that. Yeehaw. All right, guys. Time to have a reality check. Let's talk about what went down today. So the first thing you have to remember is that this is a third-party adapter. It's not sanctioned by Tesla. It's not even made by Tesla. So it's important to remember that that is part of the issue here. It's obvious that there are communication problems going on. I don't know if that's between the car and the adapter or the adapter and the cabinets. It could be a combination of all two. I don't really know. Now, the next question, of course, is that everybody's been asking is, when is Tesla going to be offering a CCS adapter in North America? Now, if Tesla is going to be offering a CCS adapter, I think it's important to remember that communications is everything. Remember, the Superchargers is owned by one company, Tesla. They know the communications protocol, which is why it's completely transparent and frictionless. These different charging systems and networks are not all made by the same company, and even the hardware is different. So you have to remember, all the car manufacturers out there are spending a lot of time testing their cars and their software against the charging networks to make sure everything works out of the box. This is brand new. If they were going to offer a CCS adapter, it probably explains why we haven't seen one from Tesla yet, because they're spending a lot of time and making sure that the protocols work between all these separate manufacturers and charging companies. Here's my point. Remember the CHAdeMO adapter and how long it took to come on the Model 3? Again, testing. It takes a lot of testing to make sure that this monstrosity works with all the networks. This thing, if you own one, you know that it works fantastic. Never had any issues, despite the fact I don't use it very much. I want to talk about the specs and the pricing and who makes it. First of all, the company that makes this is called Setec. Full disclosure, they sent me this unit free of charge for me to test. They had told me that they had not tested it in Canada, so they couldn't guarantee they would actually work. And I said, I don't care, send it to me anyways, I'll do the testing. I mean, I'm willing to be a beta tester for these guys. One of the things that it does have on the bottom is that it has a USB port. So it's used to charge the battery. There is a battery in here and some electronics. And also it's a data port. So I'm going to talk to the company and I'll give them some feedback. Now, they also tell me, and it's actually on the website, that they have several different firmware updates. So it could be just a case of needing some new firmware. So that's one of the things I will do on that, and I will do some more testing. Now, the other question, and I know you guys are going to go straight to the comments about this and ask about the price of this unit. Are you sitting down? Because this thing is an eye-watering $980 US. Holy crap. You really have to have a need for one of these things. Commercially, I think at that price, I don't think it's going to be successful. Honestly, if this was sold at $250 US, once they get the firmware issues sorted out and communications, I think it would sell probably quite well. Maybe Tesla's going to come out with their own adapter. It might be priced a little bit more reasonably. One would hope. But at this price, whoo-wee. So right now, I'm going to tell you, don't buy it. Wait for the issues to be sorted out. Let's see if the other shoe drops with Tesla and see if they offer an adapter. Because of the proliferation of Tesla superchargers everywhere, maybe this is kind of moot. I don't know if this is something we truly need in North America. I mean, there's educations for everything. I want to say thank you for Setec for sending it to me. And like I said, I'm going to do a firmware update on it. I'll talk to the company. We'll do some more testing and see what happens. But today's experiment, well, just goes to show that, you know, not as all well that ends well, I think, for some of these things. I want to say thank you for watching on the video, and make sure that you subscribe and pay attention, because I'm going to be doing some more videos on this adapter, and we'll see if we can get this thing sorted out. And I want you guys to find out as soon as I release a video, so make sure you subscribe. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. God, this is big.